ho peeps, howdy ho, welcome one, welcome all. This is Red Dead Redemption because we're gonna get a little bit of hype for the new game. This is backwards compatibility on the Xbox One, and surprisingly enough, I've not finished this game. I bet you find it hard to believe, but yes, I've never finished it. So it's, and because I've downloaded it back again from the 360 into the Xbox One, it started from the very beginning again. Welcome Brendan, welcome Ole, welcome Callum. How are you all this morning? How's that? Yeah, I streamed the campaign on 360, and then I gave my 360 to Andrew because his one broke. So when I downloaded it on Xbox One, it starts from the beginning again. And I never even finished that. One of my friends play tested this as well. For Rockstar North.
Well, I for one am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to it.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon
8 years old?
we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
You get a map with it.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Hasn't changed much in the end, is it? Money buys voters, really?
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Sorry, I'll get a new water bottle. Doesn't this one taste like washing up liquid? Jason, you went out, do you? Okay, Armadillo. Where were we to go to? I remember the buttons, not the buttons. Okay. Good man.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Saddle up and get the horses.
Pacific Union Railroad.
I've never been like that. I have never been in that state. Ever.
Are you walking to Fort Mercer, Mr. Marston? All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get it. Yeah, yeah. If you say so, take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. Oops. Come on. Whoa there. Come on, Mr. Marston. That ain't no place around here.
Whoa there.
So it's Fort Mercer you want to
That's
visit?
one out.
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time.
Okay. That's a lie and you know it. No, I can
Come.
have a beer,
You ain't
forget
very
pissed,
talkative,
have a
are
wee
you?
kip.
No.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
I generally do have an autopilot, so I do
Let's go.
get home.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
I only had 6 beers last night. I was fine. I'm trying to be good.
A brother
Well,
told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back
I'm not
and saw one of
going
them
down the
newfangled
route.
carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind 'em up like a trot. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's
18
for sure.
beers. Again.
So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my
Need to know
questions,
my
Mr.
limits.
Marston. I just reckon you might be barking at a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sticking around. Fort Mercer ain't no place for an old man like me to be a dawdling around. You got a look that tells me you're not much in the mood for John. Let's just enjoy the ride.
Do you guys want the subtitles on?
Giddy up.
Whoa.
Oh, we're going wrong way.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Come on.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
You do?
Now you're good. Cool.
Let's go.
Even for a what, an 8-year-old game, it still looks pretty good. Knock knock.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Oh. Poor John.
lost so many times I've seen this game play out. I think I've played this, well, I've played the start. This is only the third time I've played the start, I think, or maybe twice. I used to play the multiplayer a hell of a lot.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die?
It looked like it was a Winchester rifle.
Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Yes. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Bear that in mind. Join Bonnie.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Hold on to my side.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
I don't have time to be waiting around.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see
Sorry.
if you can still ride a horse. Yeah! Come on then, I'll show you around the property. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before. certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
I don't know, we'll get to find out shortly.
Where'd you get such an idea?
Be
First
waiting around.
impressions are hard to erase.
Yeah.
Hey Vicky, thanks for the host.
Come on, boy. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Giddy up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Hitch. Oh, don't hold it. Just tap it.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Have I ever finished this? What do you think?
You'll only get lost.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Hi stupid
Right,
epic, how you
follow
doing?
me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
There was such an old game, there was a chance.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Basically, I went on to the multiplayer and then I left it. I remember going to Mexico, but I don't know how far into that is. Or across the bridge.
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
Whoa there.
I was trying to hitch it up. Hey, ho.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. That's it. Kill those little monkeys. I can already smell that gratitude. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the range.
Okay, that's not reload.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Come on.
Yeah! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
Xbox
It ain't
One
never
backwards
easy
compatibility,
living on
yes.
the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back. We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston.
Go!
Okay, right trigger, is it?
You know, you
Nope.
can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Ouch, side's still sore.
This
Circles
is you,
are
Mr.
reloading.
Marston.
There's no circles on this.
Whoa!
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Good night, Mr. McFarland. B button then. Tee-hee. I only get 6 hours kip. Change outfits. I thought I had. Oh well, maybe I've. Gentleman's attire memory completed. People even do valuable information surroundings for maps and newspapers. And where's the map? Oh, that's not the map. Map. Just got Bonnie. Obstacles in our path.
Oh, Mr. Marston.
You need 9
How
hours.
are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
This is the
You know,
beginning.
I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
Okay, this is
But
the
I bet
beginning.
you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Nothing like a midnight ride.
How do you do, sir? On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on.
You ain't getting away that easily.
Let's go. Are you saving the best for last? Yeah. Would you like me to slow down?
Oh, balls. Scuff the fence! Fucking horse.
Yeah.
I thought you said you could ride.
Slow it up now. Why don't I lead the way?
Oh, no, you don't.
Let's go. Should I wait for you to catch up? Come on. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
She's catching me up.
How you doing back there?
Hey, Metal Dragon. Why am I
It's
up?
fun.
Sure.
Because you hang with us
You
cool
know,
people.
you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Is this the
Oh,
way
Mr.
to
Marston, how are you?
Armadillo?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the driver's seat. Come on.
Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
show how times have changed.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a
What the hell?
strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Are you on the wrong side of the road? It's the right side. I'm the right side.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle? Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to be
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back
Sorry.
to you if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Oh, going the wrong way now.
The wagon's not built for these horse trails.
Beep, 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 beep.
So this
Hi,
is
Irish.
Armadillo.
So buzzed.
Manhattan it is not.
Oh,
That's
yes.
okay for us.
It's probably the
Most
one game
important
I'd
thing for you
pre-order.
right now is getting
I haven't
yourself
done
to
it yet.
Dr.
But
Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Skills of a clown. I have a large holding. Say no more. Say no more.
It's excellent to see you today.
Howdy.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
Thank you kindly.
Take care of yourself and that liver.
Satchel. Oh, I've just used my medicine, but I didn't need to.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do.
Free day off.
Thank you for the
Sweet.
medicine.
Irish.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Ole's not excited. Was it Battlefield 5 in it for you, Ole, innit? Head to the purchase and rent properties. I don't think we've got any money to do that. Battlefield 5 using less hype.
Excuse me.
Hey, You got a visitor.
Ding.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort
I
Mercer.
watched some of Tomb Raider last night. That looks pretty smart.
You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Oh, what? You getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Stop
Yes,
gobbling
sir.
on the floor.
Listen, that dog ain't too bright. But he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Red Dead Redemption 2, Spider-Man, Fallout, Black
Yeah.
Ops.
Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go on Friday.
If there's an open
Oh,
beta, I'll give
hardy
Black Ops a
fucking
go,
hard.
but I've seen some of the footage of it.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston?
Doesn't appeal to me.
Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Oh, I ain't happy.
Oh, Doom, that
I
looked pretty
also
awesome
ain't
as well.
suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burned down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
Excellent.
All right, tell you what.
Suggestion to buy COD for me and friends. Well, I've still got.
Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon.
I've got World at War. I've got
Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Modern Warfare, Warfare 2,
Okay, boy.
Black Ops 2. I've still got them.
You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
But Ghost kind of killed it for me. And then I played Infinity. Is it Infinity Warfare?
then,
I
Marston.
didn't with the
Follow
Kevin
me.
Spacey one. Wasn't keen on that.
Stop lagging back there. Let's get this over with.
And then Black Ops 3 was abysmal. For me, the story was horrendous, and I don't know. I just don't like the bouncing around. Even though I do like Titanfall.
Howdy. I've got to go see the physician at Armadillo. When are we going to stop talking? Start drinking.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the the top screw. Let's get after him.
Apparently in Red Dead Redemption 2 you...
Stay on him, boy!
Where's my bloody horse?
Come on. If Walt's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walt's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Chola Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Hold up, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Whoa there.
It's not an open beta, the second part, the private beta. They think there's going to be an open beta.
Looks like we got company, boys!
Last of Us 2, yeah, well that...
Take cover!
And that other zombie one as well. The
Work our way up
Days
this
Gone.
hill. Put it in me! Come on! Put it in me! Arston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
Are you supposed to be outlaws?
Get to that crate. I got you covered. Take that fella behind the rock, boy. Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Follow me! Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse.
Already got him, I think.
Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them.
You really want to die?
Christ alive!
I'll kill every last one of you.
What are you waiting for? Unload that thing. Walt's inside the
Take
house.
him alive.
Take him alive if you can. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Yeah.
What should we get this house? Is that... And search the bodies. Cyberpunk, that's a few years away, yep. Drop-kicking zombies, Dying Light 2, yes, I want that. God, so many games, so little cash. Just Cause 4, I suppose. Yeah, this. I don't know. Kind of get bored with Just Cause, you know. It was a great game and everything, I must admit, but it just got a bit repetitive and then you just sort of dump it. I've still got Just Cause 2 and I downloaded 3 on when it was PlayStation Plus. No worries, we can do some more Overcooked as well. Expensive time of games, yes, very. Five-finger fillet is now available on several occasions. They've just murdered them, is that the gang? Strangers throughout the world are in need of assistance marked with a question mark on your map. Next year is year or two away. I don't know, well, there's supposed to be something at Gamescom at Microsoft are advancing. There might be some sort of streaming console, but we don't know.
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea.
Hi, Ferrix. How are you?
Suddenly the world.
This is a cool game, yeah?
I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of poor men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
I'm a terrible mother.
Big space.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
That would be good.
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Nearly there. Ooh. All right, boys. Let's proceed on foot from here. Let's go. Stay alert, boys. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Every time Jonah talks, it sounds like Mike Tiger doing that impression.
Look out! Run for guard! Gun him down!
I need to get out of here!
Stay with me! Help me out here, will you? That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Keep dropping them like that, boy.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
I'll come with the Marshal.
My God!
Stop falling behind! We gotta push forward!
Oh.
There's a couple of the rat bastards. You made your way. That'll do it. Come on, let's keep moving. There's one of them.
Now what are you gonna do?
Look, the deputies are making progress. For Christ's sake! Look out! Here's some more! Good shooting, boy!
Warframe.
Take those bastards in the camp. Surrender, or I'll kill you all!
Well, this sure is pleasant.
You better surrender! You hear? Get shot well! There's one more for the vultures.
How does it? What's the dead eye? What's oh, there you go. Okay, didn't work.
That's steady now! Don't leave yourself open! You got one! Nice shot! All right, search the camp, Marston. I'll wait for you a short ways up this ridge.
I need it more than you now.
Sorry, looting.
Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Eyes up! Snipers! Get those thieving bastards!
Ouch. Where are they?
Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches!
Oh, there he is. Thought one was someone. Oh, there.
Come on, let's get to the rest of the boys.
This
Christopher's mom. Hello, how are you?
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up.
Sorry.
Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Why should I stay watching this stream? Convince me. My name's Doogie. I'm the Reverse Pro Gamer. I can play any game badly, but we like to have a laugh with the community that we have. If you want to be part of that, it's fine. If not,
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the
choice
air.
is yours.
You ain't gonna win this!
I ain't too shallow without a reach.
Why am I
boy.
crawling into...
Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
Is that right, barrel?
That bastard will be rustling.
That's too damn close!
Where are all the viewers? There's about 17 at the moment, which is kind of... the norm.
Looks like the bollards won't be rustling again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages free.
Glad we could save the lives.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
We like to have a laugh,
Yes,
even
well
the
done.
two of us.
Now,
There's
about
1,000
Williamson.
followers,
Do what I can.
just not all of them come at the same
As you
time.
can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West
Yep,
Dickens.
we're not all like
He's
Ninja.
missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and back piss salesman. Who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people.
Oh, yes.
Come on, Eli.
Seem like a chill dude. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've tried my best. I don't rage much at anything really. Except Dark Souls maybe.